Hello there and welcome again to PGF. My name is Okoroafor and it's another week of an inspiring time with Peculiar Generations Foundation. This week we'll be talking about a very interesting topic. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? And we'll be discussing a case study from the book of Judges chapter 6 verse 11 downwards. We'll be talking about Gideon. We'll be looking at the story of Gideon. So let me read from here, the book of Judges 6 from verse 11. Stay with me. And there came an angel of the Lord and sat under an oak, which was in Ophrah, that pertained to Joash the Abiezrite, and his son Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress to hide it from the Midianites. Gideon was threshing wheat by the winepress to hide it from. See, just take note of that place. He was threshing wheat by the wine press. Like, wine press is supposed to be for wine, not for threshing wheat. But he was threshing wheat by the wine press. He had a reason to hide it from the Midianites. Let's read on. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, The Lord is with you, thou mighty man of valor. Pause. Do you hear that? The Lord is with you, thou mighty man of valor. For a minute, I would want to pause and be like, it's usually Angel Gabriel that brings message, right? Yes, I believe it was Angel Gabriel that came to Gideon at the time. So for me, I would want to pause and be like, Angel Gabriel, are you sure? This guy, see what we just read though. He's threshing wheat by the wine press because he's hiding. How do you say a man of valor is hiding? Like, Angel Gabriel, man of valor means that the guy has strength, though. Like, the guy can fight, though. Like, he's very courageous and bold. But this is the exact opposite of what you are calling this nigga. Are you sure? But the angel was not wrong. Gideon was hiding quite alright, because that was how he saw himself. He saw himself as one who has been defeated, whose country has been defeated by the Midianites, who has been relegated to be a slave, right? Who cannot speak because they are under oppression by another nation. But that was not how God was seeing him. The way you see yourself does not change how God sees you. The only thing it will do is not bring you to live out the reality and fullness of what God has prepared for you. That's just the only thing it will do. Gideon would have been wasted threshing wheat in a wine press, instead of doing what he should have done to deliver the Israelites from their oppressors. Until the Lord and his angels came and told him, Guy, this is not what you were made for. You were not made to hide. You are not made to be oppressed. You need to see whom you are, see yourself, see your strength, see your abilities. Do not limit yourself and rise to that reality. And the good thing is that Gideon did. Man, at the beginning, people were like, let's kill him. He has done this and that and that. The angel told him to destroy the shrine of idols and all of that in his father's house. And the people wanted to eat him up. But those same people were the ones that said, let's make him a judge over us. So this is it. You need to see yourself the way God sees you, not the way your circumstances have made you think of yourself, not the things people have said about you or concerning you. And how can you really find out what God says about you? So that you can see it enough, hear it a lot, until you believe it and it becomes your reality. Number one, it comes in the place of staying with God. Staying in prayer, staying in study of the word, staying in fasting, staying in righteousness, and purity of heart, and clean hands. That's the man that can ascend unto the hills of the Lord. The one that has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. So I want to encourage you today, regardless of what you may be going through, regardless of what you have gone through, there is so much more inside of you that is waiting to come out. And the best part is that the world is waiting for that manifestation. But until you rise, nothing will change. So I want to encourage you today, if you have not been seeing yourself from the perspective of the Lord, start to do that. Until I come your way again, thank you so much. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that. If you haven't liked, you haven't shared, please do all of that. Until I come your way again, we'll be coming your way next week. Until we come your way next week, remember, PGF is a foundation that is dedicated to empowering, enlightening, and grooming teens and youth to becoming a better version of themselves. Have a nice week.